people who were not petrified did not know how to fix us because of them being dumb. They just started sacrificing people. It's not a joke. Anyway, my next character was created specifically to kill
Kraw.
Me and the other guy who got petrified, we played as siblings, and it was really fun, actually. Yeah, do all this fucking stuff.
We have plenty of camp supplies, by the way, or at least I do. If we need a long rest.
I
don't think we need to yet, but I feel like it's approaching.
Possibly. I mean, I'm okay, but barbarians.
I'm okay too.
Barbarians don't take much management, really.
Ooh, sweet! I just got Destroy Undead. Fuck yeah! Fucking love it, Destroy Undead.
Well, any good anime you're watching, Jordan?
No,
we were TV or anything.
No, we were just. I mean, we were watching Critical Role while we were waiting for this to come out, and that's kind of taken a back seat. But we binged it pretty hard. I'm up to episode 50. Most of these episodes are like 3 to 5 hours long. But I was just putting it on like while I was like doing other stuff or playing some mindless games, or if I got home from work, it was kind of nice because I could just like throw it on and be on my phone but still paying attention. It's really good. I mean, I know. So the DM of Critical Role is a main character in this game. He's the one who is the voice actor, the English voice actor for Levi in Attack on Titan, and Ganondorf in Tears of the
Kingdom. Wait, what character is he in here? Is it an NPC we haven't met yet?
Yes, I believe he's in Baldur's Gate. His name's Minsk. He's like a long-time D&D character. Like, I think he's probably been in it since like the first edition, like a very famous character. So we will see. But yeah, I think he's in Baldur's Gate, so it's going to be a while before you get to see him. He actually, the actor himself, like right after this game came out, did a live stream with the director of this game. I think actually the owner of the company, and they played this for a while, and he immediately started doing some shenanigans. He stacked like 4 dozen boxes on top of each other so he could climb up to some area.
That's my playthrough. I'm cutting up some sausages. Paul should be hopping on, and I'll be back in like a minute.
Oh shit. Crawling and liking them acids and shit. Yeah, Bernie.
What's what, bitch? It's a person.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing okay. Let's see, jumping on.
All right. So before we start getting going here, so are there any? I know you're not super familiar with like the mechanics of D&D, but are there any like big questions we could answer? Gina knows more about this than I do, so she's a better person to answer questions.
The idea of actions, bonus actions, and all that is a little bit. Give me a second, I'm echoing. Okay, can I? Okay, I can't hear myself anymore. So, in this game, I'm trying to figure out how actions, bonus actions, and stuff work. Like what falls into that, where they're found, and all that. What's available to me per turn.
So I'm not sure how it looks on mouse and keyboard, but it should per action tell you what the cost is, and it should say like action or bonus action. Generally,
At the bottom of every type of thing you can do, everything you can do, at the bottom left, it should say action or reaction or bonus action. And then if it takes a spell slot, it'll say it next to that.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's concentration, it'll also say that. And concentration means you can only have one on at a time. So if you cast something.
Sorry, say the last bit again. Something about concentration.
You're pretty quiet. You might need to just move your headphones like further towards your mouth, I think.
Better?
No, not really.
Not really.
Okay, well, that's as close to my mouth as I can get it.
Is it possible? Oh no, you don't have your controller plugged in.
Huh?
I was gonna say, is it possible it's going through like your controller? It's a shame because I was just looking at Gina's screen. So on controller, it actually highlights each action either green or orange so that you can just visually see what is a bonus action and what's like a normal action.
Yeah, I can just get my controller out.
You might enjoy it on controller. It works pretty well, and the nice thing that I've really been enjoying is you can essentially play it like third player, like you can just kind of run around. Speak again?
Can you hear me better?
Now you're still pretty quiet.
Okay, well then I don't know what to tell you because I haven't done anything.
I appreciate one of the lobbies here is called Papa Morb's lobby. I feel like I want to play with that guy. Anyway.
And then in general, yeah, like in a round of combat.
As high as I can too.
Huh.
Maybe it's my input sensitivity. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's like all the way down.
I just turned it down on purpose so that you can hear me when
Can I turn Gina up? Let's see.
Oh no, babe, your input device is on. Click on that. Yeah, it's on your controller.
headset microphone.
No, it's the stereo headset. Do that one.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, much better. Much better.
Thought it was headset microphone.
That's what it calls the controller microphone.
I thought I renamed everything so that it was fine.
Clear? No. No. Yeah, you're. So during a round of combat, like generally speaking, at a base level, you can do one action, one bonus action, and movement.
Oh, hi, Inks.
Usually movement is default around 30 feet, but there's various things, especially for a rogue, that can extend that out. But and then as you like level up and get stuff, and sometimes certain magical items or whatever will kind of extend those out. Like for example, barbarians, once they get like a little bit beefier, they can like rage, and then within that rage you can sometimes basically take like 2 or 3 attacks instead of just one. So it's a little different for every class, but in one round, yeah, like an action, a bonus action, and a movement. And actions are usually going to be bigger things like attacking or casting a spell. Bonus actions are going to sometimes be things like certain buffs or things that are a little bit more secondary. And then then movement is movement. So those are your resources you kind of have to deal with as you're, particularly in combat. They don't really affect traversal. In an actual tabletop version of this, they sort of affect traversal, but they won't really do that here. And then the other thing is, like, as far as like figuring out stuff to do, because I remember even like playing D&D the first time, like tabletop, like basically just trying to do stuff that fits with your class or your character, because when you start like, you know, if you're a wizard who's trying to like lift a heavy object, it's probably, you can try it, but it's probably not going to work out, right? Like,
I see.
so, but if you're a wizard who's trying to like, figure out, the history of something or a magical enchantment on a door or something like that, yeah, they're probably going to have a better time with that, right? So.
Mhm.
So as a rogue, like generally speaking, you're sneaky. So anytime there's some, amount of sneaking that needs to go on, you would be the
I
best.
invited you.
I just know from seeing and I don't know, I don't think you were on yet, but in my single single player playthrough, I'm like 25 hours in, and I have not essentially left the starting area. I have not actually gotten to Baldur's Gate. There's a lot to find, a lot to do, a lot of people to talk to, and having seen some of the like lore and set pieces and story pieces, like you could get very, very into this. It's right up your alley. They are drawing on like the 60, 70 years of storytelling that Wizards of the Coast has done in this universe to put together a pretty fucking impressive story. I've met some real assholes. I've had some accidents. I've also, saved some people. So
Saving people, that seems a bit overrated.
All right,
Uh,
so
but now as it comes
Alright, let's
down
go to the
here,
door.
I need a smashing. Well, Sobek needs sacrifices. Even though Sobek.
Alright, if I don't get this, this is gonna be bullshit. Actually, it'd have to be a 1. Ah, yes, overkill.
Everything all right out there? You sound a bit shaken, boss. Hang on while I find the key.
Oh, hello. Would anyone like to join me for combat? Beans? I don't think I was talking about you and my ass.
Tempe is also
At that
been.
moment, he like stepped on the keyboard, typical cat fashion.
Oh yeah, I had Tempe jump into my lap as I was in combat, and I like attacked the air the other day because she hit a button.
So how do I open up my action? I'm now on the key on the controller. How do I?
Oh, left or right bumper. So L1, R1, RB, LB, whatever kind of controller you have.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, I really like how they've done this, and like I said, it highlights stuff in the color. So green is action, orange is bonus action. If you zoom all the way in, you can just kind of walk around like it's a third-person game, and then you still can zoom out, which is nice.
No more prayers. Only silence.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
It has come to my attention looking at my inventory that I think I've been loot gremlining.
That's fine. I've looted some things as well.
So
It's fine.
you can send. You should just send stuff that maybe you want to sell later to camp.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah. If you can like shift-click a bunch of stuff and then right-click and send to camp.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes. You can also pick up like backpacks and pouches and satchels and use them as like inventory management. Like I have a backpack that I just stash potions in just to keep them from cluttering up everything.
Ooh. Also, Paul, don't forget to pick up food because we can use those as rations for long rests.
Yeah.
Finally, a reason for me to pick up all the cheese in a Galarian game.
They do love their cheeses.
They do.
They are Europe. I almost said they are Europe. They are the band Europe.
Yep. They represent all of Europe.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I see lever, I press it.
As long as Kraw gets a smash. Kraw no have good initiative. Kraw have worm membrane neem come out. So one thing too to keep in mind is that the environment. I mean, right now we're in like a stone
You
environment.
could hit the oil barrel. Someone they can hit it with.
How do I end my turn?
Y or triangle again.
Yeah, I would recommend with your cleric if she has a
God damn it.
bow to like hit that oil barrel.
Hmm?
Oh, are you in the archway so none of us can get past?
I fucked it. Yep.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
What the fuck? Are you just lock me in there with her?
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
Don't do that.
I'm sorry. I fucked it. Oh, you can jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
It takes like part of your movement and it counts as a bonus action, but yes, jumping is both for traversal and combat very helpful. There's also some movements that can be really helpful, even though they're the sort of thing normally you'd ignore. Like you can shove people, like so if they're on a ledge, you can try and shove them off the ledge.
So useful.
Let's see here, what do I have?
I'm gonna hit that oil barrel on my turn, by the way.
All right then.
Oh, it didn't burst into flames? Oh, I forgot because I don't have a fire spell. Duh.
I just threw my axe at it, so now Kraw's unarmed.
Very well.
Good move, good move. Love that.
I promised you that I was going to roleplay a character, and I did not, and I promised you it might not be helpful.
You promised it wouldn't be helpful, actually.
Yeah, so you're really living up to your promise, and I'm here for that.
So how do I then decide what equip things on?
You mean like how do you kind of prioritize like what would be better gear or whatever?
Yeah, or even more
there's
basic than
enemies
that.
at the other side of the store,
How-
by the way.
How do I access my inventory to put things on? when I find-
Hold right trigger and then go to your character sheet, and then you'll be able to see everyone's inventory. But
Ooh, guess who's in combat?
All right, so Paul, so she's in combat, but we aren't. As a rogue,
You can sneak in.
you could before you. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
that's fine.
okay.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It doesn't. I don't know that you really would have been able to do anything substantial, but sometimes, like, if one player is far enough ahead or removed, it doesn't necessarily put us all in combat. So you could theoretically, this would have been hard, but like theoretically in other scenarios, you can like sneak around and get a good advantage before you actually enter the initiative order.
Okay.
If you need to, like, let's say you're really far back, you can always burn an action to double your movement with a dash. So, I mean, if you're like all the way at the other
What
end,
level are you?
2. Oh, he has cunning. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you.
So you can, Paul, you can use a cunning action, which is one of your rogue abilities, to dash as a bonus action, and then you can still attack.
That was a bit dramatic.
So how do I find like cunning actions? Where are they?
They're going to be orange. I think for you, it should be on. It's obviously.
Oh, I see.
So at the bottom, you can toggle all of your different.
No, he's on controller now.
Oh, never mind then. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a little easier to make the. You can distinguish actions and bonus actions way easier.
Clear off! We got here first.
Your helmet looks really stupid, Crocagator.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, poor Crocagator. He's had better times.
This is what barbarians are for.
Wow.
Oh, that was not very nice.
That wasn't very cash money of them.
No.
What are you fighting?
Like some grave robbers.
Am I blocking you? I thought I wasn't even blocking the door. There's so much space. Is this Sims? You can walk around me.
No.
Guys are dicks.
I don't know if.
There's literally 2 of you could fit past me.
I
don't know what to do with this one.
She probably has some. I don't know. She's a cleric, so she probably has some like healing spells or.
She only has 1 spell slot left, but it wouldn't hurt to use it considering that we're hurting.
Looking forward here, cure wounds.
Yeah, and I think that number shows
Hear Lalisa there, because you're standing right next to her.
And also I'm hurting.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That
Ah,
was a good one.
sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, good
Yep,
roll.
perfect. Yeah, clerics they have fighting ability, but also are supposed to kind of be.
We should long. Oh wow, I would have died if you hadn't healed me. I still might.
All right. I would like to rage. Ah. Oh, I should have done this first.
Need any advantage I can get.
Oh, you can dip it in fire?
Yep. You can dip your weapons and stuff to give them an elemental effect.
Oh, I should have healed with my turn. Oh well. Too late. Someone should hit our cleric. Nice torch.
God damn it! I don't know what I'm fucking doing here.
What
Oh,
do you
God.
mean? What do you mean?
He used his turn. He used up his turn. He didn't do anything.
The problem is I'm having these stupid menus pop up as I'm trying to do things.
Like what?
It's
What do you
okay.
mean?
These tutorial items when I'm trying to get the movements.
Oh, yes. You could turn tutorials off.
God! Pissed off.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. If we
What?
die, we'll just reload and we know.
Yeah,
we know
we
what
saved
we're
just
coming
before
into.
this.
Yeah. Not a big deal. All right. Asshole.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna die. It's fine.
Well, okay, yeah. It's again. It's not a huge deal if one or two of us died for a variety of reasons.
I know. And even if we like all of us die, we can just do this again.
Yeah. They
used
if you get downed in combat, that was good. Okay. If you get downed
Nice.
in combat, one of us can go pick you up. If you die, we all start with one scroll of Revivify, so still not a big deal. And then, without giving too many spoilers, a little ways into this starting area, there's a mechanic by which, like, you can revive people at camp.
So now how do I... It says I have a bonus action, but I haven't had any idea.
You may or may not have anything useful as far as a bonus action right now. I mean, if you have a... Yeah, well, she doesn't need it. So I was going to say, if you were lower on health for Shadowheart, like, she could maybe drink a potion or something. But if you don't... it's not always useful. Sometimes it's more useful.
Oh, so I'm dead.
Yeah, it's okay. Again, so now on your turn, you're going to be making, like, a death saving throw. If you make it twice in a row, you'll pop back up, or one of us can help you up.
So, is this throw something that I do?
No,
Actually,
it's a dice roll. It'll just happen automatically. You see that like bar, so you failed your first one, but you have to make it. You'll see. Like once you see this in action, it makes a little bit more sense. Alright. Yeah, maybe have her try and go move up on the archer on the right over there.
Do I have a ranged attack? I don't think I do.
Yeah, you don't have anything ranged equipped.
No, I think Shadowheart does have proficiency with short bows, but we'd have to find one or buy one. But they're
I might have one.
literally, I think.
Should I throw a firebolt at him or no?
Yes, do that. I forgot you had firebolt. Yes.
You kidding me?
You're fine.
Let's go.
Bless you.
Boy. And in kind. Nice.
Ah! Through the power of music. Let's play some music. Oh, he was hiding there the whole time? Who's he?
He's been back there.
Oh, I haven't even noticed him.
Nice. Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it happens. That's
All right.
D&D.
It happens a lot, yeah.
In our campaign, the first campaign Gina and I ever played together in it, like tabletop style. My character failed a Constitution saving throw for like 2 months. Like,
Yeah, it was super annoying.
yeah,
He
sometimes
was drunk for 2 months.
the dice tell you what's gonna happen. Sometimes it's not favorable. Okay.
I feel like she just missed me too, so
I'm gonna help
happens a lot.
you up. So now you have one HP. So on your turn you might use a bonus action to drink a potion. Which
Oh, you can help him up?
yeah, that's how it works in D&D as well. Like you either, if no one comes to help you up, you just keep making these death saving throws on your turn. But a party member can go help them up, so that they don't have to make those. Yep, perfect. Perfect. You might be able to get in position for a ranged attack against that guy. It doesn't take any actions to switch to like a ranged attack, so.
Not available at the moment.
Was I don't remember. It's very possible that after being helped up, you don't have an action. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Straight to the skinny. Not Croc.
My rage has ended.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Oh. Is there a limit to how many bardic inspirations I can do before I rest?
You know, that's a good question. This is one of the main things they've sort of changed. Is a couple of things that normally you would just kind of be able to do. They've made them like
There should be a ticker next to your action and bonus actions.
They'll tell you how many times.
Yeah.
Like it'll.
Yeah, because mine just has an exclamation mark.
Oh.
Oh, recharge bardic inspiration. I don't know, because I did a whole bunch. I don't know how many you could do. I guess I'll figure it out next time after a long rest. Which we could do after this combat, honestly. We could then switch out our cleric for someone a bit more like useful and less redundant.
How is it redundant at this moment?
Because we have 2 healers, essentially, I guess.
Oh, yeah, Bard kind of acts as a healer. You might enjoy, using Will.
I feel like the mage. Also, he is a fun character.
Yeah, the mage would probably be helpful because he's got lots of elemental things.
So party is a max of 4?
Yeah, but all of the companions that we can find, we can recruit them and they'll just live in our camp. Some may get annoyed about not seeing combat, but they're fine. Well, you don't know, but generally speaking, let's say they're fine.
I sent a bow to Shadowheart, by the way.
Oh
yeah. How do I get into my inventory to change things?
So hold right, press right trigger. Yeah, press right trigger and then go to your character sheet.
Okay. So what do I have equipped and what do I need to not?
If you click on your left stick, you can actually filter by types of items, so you can just do your equipment. Yeah, it's very helpful.
All right, what am I holding at this moment right now? Okay, short sword for 9 damage. Let's have something that is not here.
Yeah, I'm 25 hours in, and I still haven't actually seen the like big bads. I have just heard whispers of them, essentially. Can I smash these books?
Wow. That is in character to destroy and acknowledge.
Kraw no liking this book learning.
If I was a DM, I'd give you some inspiration or whatever for that.
So these characters do get inspiration for various
I had
things.
this happen to me, yeah. Not this playthrough, but I was like, whoa, what a cool mechanic they actually like implemented.
It is so fucking helpful. They're pretty liberal with it. It's like, because if one character gets inspiration, the party shares it. So like anyone can use a point of inspiration.
Nothing here is particularly good.
No, so a lot of like the loot you'll find is going to be like unremarkable and is good for selling. But every so often, it's always good to look, because sometimes you'll find a version of something you already have, but maybe it just has a +1. You know, like to an attack roll, or to you know, dexterity check, or you know, whatever, right? And then you'll start eventually finding enchanted items that have maybe a spell that they let you use, or an action that you can now do, or a resistance to an elemental thing. It's
So, okay, one other thing I was
I'm
curious
giving you some
about.
thieves tools, by the way, so skateboard.
I don't. Okay, so how do I get those, and how do I?
They're in your inventory, so if you ever pick lock something, you use the thieves tools, so you don't really need to use it.
You don't. Yeah, it's just that
it's like a lockpick in Skyrim.
You said
know?
there was something that highlighted things I could do or interact with. What is there a button for that in the controller?
Yes, if you hold A, like just stand somewhere and hold A, and then
okay.
and then you can just kind of like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really nice. It definitely makes it a little easier to get around. The only thing to know about that is if you do that, like let's say it's after a battle and there's like pools of acid or fire on the ground, they sometimes will just run through those to get to the thing that you're trying to interact with. So just be aware of that.
All right.
There is an element to this like Skyrim though, where like almost any individual item you can see is something you can probably pick up or interact with. Oh, before.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, what did Paul just do?
I'm running back.
Oh, you're fine.
Do we want a long rest?
We could long rest. We could probably get away with a short rest, but if you want to, let's do a long rest.
Let's short rest.
Okay.
Sorry, I did not consult the group with that.
Was there anything else that we wanted to explore?
I explored the other room. There was a chest that contained a bowl. And I'm actually not lying. All it had was a bowl. It was very sad.
Oh.
I now think that you are lying.
No, I know. It was a bowl filled with gold, yes. But, you know, I'm just kidding. It was just a bowl.
Yeah.
Bless up.
Bless up?
Yes. It's,
I think we already argued about this.
We had this.
Yeah, we definitely argued about this.
They don't want you to succeed! Can I open the door?
Sure.
The most terrifying part of this game is when you walk into an area and you just see perception check failed, and then you don't know.
Oh, God.
You just don't know. Like, there's like, I think entire areas I've probably missed because none of my characters like saw something. Like, which is, again, that's how actual D&D works. We all walk into the room. Everyone make a perception check. 3, 4, 7, 5. Okay. And then you're like, wait, what?
That's it. When you sit on chairs, I look like sad Keanu.
I just want to break those.
If you hit square, are you using PS4 or Xbox controller?
Xbox.
Okay, so if you hit X, you can, when you're like have something highlighted, it'll pull up like a few different things you can do with it. You know, open, attack, move into your inventory, stuff like that.
Guys, can I open the door?
Uh,
I failed to kill the vase.
It's locked. Maybe. Do you want to try if you right click whatever the equivalent is on a controller and pick lock it? Maybe.
since he's got, it should say like lockpick or try and pick. Yeah. So if you do the
There it is.
yeah, then it'll be a roll. Oh, that's cool. We actually see him trying to pick the lock.
All right, so I just roll for.
Do
Is
you
there anything I
have
should be using?
do you have a?
I think those are all.
Does he
No,
have-
because I ran out.
Oh, okay. So then no. So whatever you have there is what you have.
It's a lot though.
So what should I be using? All of them, or should I just be using?
No,
I
one?
think
they're
they
all-
all
they're-
get
they-
the total bonus is +7. Yeah.
They all apply to it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
It's just,
As a rogue, this is like right in your wheelhouse, so you get a bunch of bonuses.
that's why I give you all my thieves tools.
Sleight of
Okay.
hand and yeah.
So he only got a measly 23.
Oh no.
I know. We'll never make it through. I'm sneaking. Must sneak everywhere.
how do you sneak?
I don't know how on yours.
It's under your, if you do go to your action menu, it should be
But no sign of a struggle.
hide. It's called hide, but that's sneaking. Oh, you can also, I forgot about that. You can also hold down the down arrow on controller. So if you hold down the down D-pad, you'll sneak. And I think both you and Shadow.
Here, I'll leave that corpse for you. Because I feel bad. Just gremlining everything.
That's Jurgle.
Oh, religion failed.
Dead.
That's not
I
good.
think anyone still worshipped him.
That's just
You're
like,
a rogue.
My
Nobody
Bible school
expects you
teachers
to
also
know.
told me.
I was gonna say it's just like real life. You failed
Yeah.
your religion check.
Button! There's a button, guys! Can I press it? I'm pressing the button.
Oh boy.
My perception failed. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good, guys. I'm sorry. There's a button! A button!
Why would you do that?
Okay. You know what? This could be fine.
Does that seem true?
It's not
I
true.
count 5 skeletons.
Easy.
They are level 3.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
It's okay. Through the
And
power,
I have no spell slots.
through the power of friendship, we can this too conquer.
It did save right
This
before
is
we
a difficulty
started.
class of 30 right now.
What do
I am trying to disable a... I don't know why I just used all of my... I got close, actually. But it didn't happen.
I believe in you, Sosuke Bosuke. You will carry us.
So
Yeah, I don't-
one thing to know, if you want to do ranged attacks, it's good to get up even like a little elevation. That is always going to be better for ranged and archers.
So for some reason I can't do anything.
Why? Where are you? You're behind me.
It says I'm Shadowheart, but for some reason.
Oh, it's not
Oh.
letting you switch to Sosuke Bosuke. There. Oh.
If you hit LT, you can select Shadowheart, and you should. Oh no! You should be Sosuke. Or yeah, so
There. Now it's Sosuke.
Yeah.
Let's kill off that skelly.
Are the other ones good here?
Nice.
Dude, nice.
Hell yeah. Okay, this is good.
This is freaking easy. Easy as shit.
Alright, that's not that big a deal.
Oh no, we've been silenced. Is that like in Divinity where we can't do spells?
Yes.
Yep.
But it's like a bubble of silence. So if you leave it, they can
Okay.
do it. So yeah, nice.
Look at that.
Oh, damn it. How
Yeah.
many range? Should I do Turn Undead? I feel like I should try and do Turn Undead.
Yep, that would be a good thing to try.
What does it do?
Theoretically, it turns.
It. As in, like they're now on our side.
No, I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah,
No, I think
I'm not entirely sure what it does in this context. Yeah, we'll see.
They are undead, though. I can say that with some certainty.
Ooh. Here, I want to know. Yeah, that one is turned. So he might just be,
running,
not be doing anything. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry, there's a way to Okay, here we go. Okay, I don't know. Kill him. Ah. Guess we.
Wow. Sobek has let us down.
Sobek, no one ever letting anyone down. This was meant to be. Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hit end turn.
ow.
Ooh, so scary.
Oh, Sosuke Bosuke.
I unfortunately cannot heal you because I have no spell slots left.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's
What a
nice.
stack of opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
attack
It's like it.
Alright. Yeah, nice.
Woohoo!
Damn it.
I
don't
do
have
like, it's kind of a
That's
nice
okay.
touch,
You
like
take some hits.
when you lose like a status effect, it like crosses it out like you might do on a pen to paper character sheet. Like cross it out.
That is like, oh, that is a cool comparison.
They really, you can tell that this is a team that's played a lot of D&D.
What nerds.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. I'm so great. Disadvantaged. Oh well. Still gonna be okay. Time for some tunes.
Can I not attack him this time? Oh, fuck, I'm in trouble.
Hell yeah.
Nice!
Oh, never mind.
Worked out.
I got close enough, he ran away.
Yep, even just engaging, especially engaging like a spellcaster or like an archer, because they're gonna try and run away. So even just
It's
being able-
Shadowheart's turn, by the way.
Oh.
getting that attack of opportunity is always going to be ideal.
Thank you again for the boba ball. It made me so happy.
How do I switch over to...
Ooh.
How do I switch over to her?
Left trigger and then select her portrait and click on it.
Damn it, Ray of Frost has got me pretty well.
Yeah, it's okay though. We're down to like 2
Did he do the cantrip, maybe?
pretty weak spell.
How do I get to a cantrip?
It's it'll be like your firebolt, I think, is a cantrip. So cantrips are spells that don't take spell slots, so you can use them as much as like any normal attack or action. Yep.
Look
perfect.
at that. Easy peasy.
Perfect. And also, so now it says, fleeing combat is always an option. You just have to get far enough away from the attacker.
And then you can sneak back in.
Yeah, but right now it's Shadowheart and Kraw are on the other side from this scribe over here. So it says we can flee, but we'll just let this play out. I'll dash
Do
over
the
there.
power of music.
Another step forward.
Nice. Well,
the bard carried, right?
I was fairly sure that was gonna be a TPK.
The thing I pressed the button for!
Ah.
What could go wrong with this? This seems fine. Wow, that was some blue steel.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee.
Oh god, I don't know how to answer. What do I do?
Interesting. I can't see your like. Do you have private?
Oh, I
dialogue on?
haven't gotten.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is
Okay.
now. But I just knew I was gonna give options. It's like in Divinity, and I always Google what it is.
Wait. Hold on. So let's.
Don't Google stuff for this game.
I know. I want to do number 3. I think Lisa would say that.
As those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you can put what you would want to answer?
Yeah. Basically, the rest of the party can vote on what they think you should say. You can.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you can ignore it, but.
Jordan usually does.
I feel like I don't agree with any of these.
I would go with like
2 or 6.
Go and when I'm not sure, I go with like what the suggestion for the whatever the class like specific one is. So if you go all the way
I
down-
didn't see that. I didn't scroll down.
Yeah.
a life and how it is lived are different
I didn't come here for a philosophy debate. Jesus.
I'm satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
I'm guessing this is going to play into characters later.
I will just go ahead and say that. So he is the mechanic by which we can revive people at camp. Basically, he's just gonna hang out at our camp, and you can pay him to like, if someone gets downed, isn't able to be helped up, or fails all their death saving throws, and we don't have a scroll of revive, or someone doesn't have the revivify spell, you can go to him at camp and like pay him to bring them back. So,
So apparently the answer was a human life is worth money. Apparently.
So now the human life is worth money. I'm pretty sure you have to
Because you can pay him to like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I haven't had to use him again yet, but this would be a good time to probably long rest, as we went through quite a bit and are out of spell slots.
I'm also saving. Oh, he's just wandering about? His name's Withers?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Withers?
Kraw can tired. Kraw can need sleeps.
Alright, we're long resting. Should I just...
I'm not there at the moment.
I think it just makes all of us long rest.
It might ask us if we want to or something. I'm not
Oh, we
sure
have to
what'll-
consent? Gross.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure how it'll play out. I think I can try and start this, see what happens. Okay.
Oh gosh, this book needs high arcana. I failed. Would anyone like to try their arcana out for this book?
Yeah, Kraw can try.
Yeah. Oh no!
It just says locked. Kraw, this
Oh
angers
gosh,
Kraw.
it's not going well for me. It's not going well.
What happened?
The book got mad at me. Oh, I passed though. Sweet. The book was making me painful. I don't know. It was just mad. It was like, how dare you try and read me? Which seems kind of counterintuitive for a book, you know? Just saying.
We're in the right place. Where should we be going?
And now well, Lalisa is reading a magic book that
pulses from
attacked
the
her or
parchment.
tried to attack her.
Yeah.
What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl.
So it's giving me a list of names.
A list.
Oh, religion check. Great.
Successful.
Oh,
nice.
I got 21, so.
Gods. These are the names of
Yeah.
gods, once lost but now
I need something
restored
big
after the
enough
second sundering.
to cover up a vent.
The last three
There's
names
nothing
in this book
fucking
seem
in
close
here.
together, but are so devastated by the scroll, entire pantheons
Fuck.
have dwindled and
Shadowheart was inspired by me reading a book.
Yeah, she's a cleric, so religion stuff is gonna be a big deal for her. Yeah, let's
You
let's
need to
try.
stick it out more.
Okay, apparently. Oh my god.
Who did that? Oh, look at us! We're all matching outfits and PJs, guys.
The fuck is this? Okay.
Slumber party.
So here's one detail I really, really, really am impressed by is when you long rest, your camp sets up like in the map that you were standing in.
Okay.
It's not just the same camp every time. Like depending on where you are, the camp is in a different area and looks like the area you've been in, which is pretty fucking
That's
cool.
so cool.
This is also when we're at camp is a good time to try and seduce whoever you want to seduce.
Ah.
This is also how you would swap out the other party members.
Also, Paul, if you want me to say anything different, just let me know.
Fun.
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. These. This ballet of flames invites reflection. But you're right. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Do you want to talk to him and see if we can invite him to our party?
Well, he'd have to dismiss Shadowheart, but yeah, you should talk to
okay.
Shadowheart first.
You strike me as
Just
the
get rid of
reliable
Shadowheart.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
There are lit fuses in our heads. Sooner or later, they're going to blow. Each hour that passes, the thing inside us grows. We need to find a healer. Let's wake up at first light. Maybe we'll get lucky. We're overdue some good fortune. Rest well. We'll need our strength.
So if you want to swap her out and try the magic user,
Yeah.
although she did pretty good, but might be worth trying Will. So go ahead and talk to her again. And then there should be something that says like stay at camp or something like that, like leave. It'll probably be one of the last options.
I see we should journey separately for now. I'll look
Yes.
for you here if I need you again.
Exactly.
Why does it sound like a breakup?
Okay.
And then
Is it
yes.
essentially a breakup?
Here whenever you rediscover your taste
You're
It's
dumping
not
them?
you. It's
Yeah.
me.
It's and then go over to Will, and then you can say, hey, you should it'll be the inverse of whatever you just told her. It'll be like, hey, we should travel together, or you should come with us, or something.
So when I say send to camp, where is it in camp?
I noticed this. I think for some reason, so once we sleep and wake up, there should be a box that's like the camp inventory box. I don't see it here right now. But
So here's a question: do they level up?
Yeah, he just leveled up, but you have to manually click it and like go through the things.
yeah, so go hit LT and then go down to Gale, and there should be like I think you hit R1 or RB to level him up.
Hold on. God damn it! Are you kidding me?
Hit left trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And then go to Gale's portrait. And then it should say, like, press RB to level up.
God damn it! It's just not letting me get up. I'm doing something wrong here.
What's happening? Left trigger. Trigger.
Left trigger.
Yeah.
It just
Maybe go out of the menu? Or can you go down from here? Like, is there like a...
What does it look like?
He's seeing his inventory. He's seeing Sosuke Bosuke's inventory, and the list of characters are to the left.
Back out of that. Back out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you just in the camp right now?
Yep.
Okay, hit left trigger.
Yep.
Then go to Gale's portrait.
It doesn't do that. It's like a wheel.
Give me a wheel that I can go to character sheet, spellbook.
That's right. That's right trigger. If you hit left trigger, it's doing that.
Yeah.
Both of them are doing
He got
the same
to
thing.
it. He just switched
I got it.
Okay.
Right, left. It's all so confusing.
But you don't have to select Gale. You just have to hover on his portrait and then hit RB, and you should.
Yeah, I got it.
Up. Yep. He being a sorcerer. I think he's a sorcerer.
He's a wizard.
Wizard. Okay, I think he might have some options that you need to figure out. Magic users, like at various levels, learn more spells, but you can only, the way it works is you can only have like a certain amount of spells prepared. You, in this game, anytime you're not in combat, you can change which spells you have prepared, but once you're in combat, whatever you have prepared, that's that.
I see.
So
is there anything anything you recommend? It looks like I had 2 slots available.
Yeah. So 2 level 1 slots, or
I'm assuming it must be.
Yeah, I can't remember when you get level
1. Yeah, the level 1 spell slots.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, whatever sounds interesting. It can take a while to play around with them. The electricity stuff can be good. Fire stuff's good. I don't know if he has an acid spell. You might try like one combat one and one that might seem like a buff or a debuff type one, you know. Start there and see. They're largely going to be ranged things, I would recommend, because he's going to be pretty squishy at the outset. Oh, so skip this game.
Should I do charm person?
That could be good. That could be good.
Is there magic missile or some offense move?
Yeah, there's like
magic
chromatic
missile.
orb looks...
Chromatic orb would be a good one. It's pretty dope. If he does have magic missile as an option, that could be good.
I don't think magic missile is.
I think there is. Go down, try and see. I swear there was.
Oh,
yeah.
there it is, magic missile. Should I just do 2 offense spells then?
Yeah, that's, you know, good a use as any. Again, you can if you don't like the ones you prepare, you can switch those out later. So it's not an all or nothing choice as far as that's concerned. So it's gonna be at.
Oh my god, I'm looking at this like Reddit thread from Residency subreddit about like best/worst tattoos you've seen on patients. And one of them was like this guy had like a tattoo where his belly button was like the vagina of like someone's woman with like spread legs. But then he developed an umbilical hernia.
Oh no.
That's like basically when like your bowel poking out through your belly button, so it just ruins the whole thing. Oh my god, it's like a 3D vagina.
It's the dumbest tattoo I've ever heard.
I know. I was the best person to get a biblical for any of them. I should be sleep, or is there more to do in camp?
Nope. The sleep, and then when we wake up, there should be a camp inventory thing.
All right. Do that for her.
Mm.
Okay, so
Just do. There should be a button that says like do auto choose supplies. Just do that for now.
Okay.
I don't know that there's any real benefit to. I mean, maybe inventory management, but yeah, just have it. I've just been having it do the
full
auto
rest
thing.
then.
Yeah. Full rest. Oh, we're so sleepy.
So cute. Why did we not stack our freaking things next to each other to make it one big sleepover slumber party? I don't know.
All right.
So
somewhere there should be a.
The backpack?
No, it should be like a big chest. I had this issue. It might be there's possibility that there's a small glitch with this right now, because I did have this issue the other day where I couldn't see it, and then like the next time I went to it was I couldn't see it before I went to bed, and then after I slept it was there. It could be a bit of a glitch where sometimes it just doesn't show up. It could also be in here with Withers.
Oh, cute. He's so cute.
So wait, what you're looking?
Somewhere there should be a I forgot that we could actually. Oh, they're in here. So I think we each have our own, but I don't know how we tell which is which.
Can't use it. Belongs to another player.
Ah. Okay. So mine's the green one.
Oh, this is mine. Mine's yellow.
Like a Drake General die.
I also have that.
Yeah.
Amongst all the other shit I've put in here.
Huh?
Well, when you guys are ready to leave.
Yeah. So what is that chest mechanic? Like, what does it do?
So if you go to your inventory and you like right click an item or something and say send to camp, it goes to that chest.
No, you were asking about the rest, right? What does a long rest do?
No, that chest. Like, why is that chest there? Why are you checking in and all that?
Because it's because we're we have a weight limit as far as how much stuff we can carry.
Oh, so actually you're putting things in here.
Yeah, it's storage. Yeah, it's just storage. Yeah, so you can and you can send anything from your inventory to there at any time, but you can only access it when you're in camp. So for the most part, like a lot of that, like I was saying, you're gonna find a lot of weapons that are the same, if not maybe worse than like what you already have.
Yeah.
But we can sell those, so sometimes they're worth just picking up and sending to camp. You can actually, like, if you're opening when you're looting out in the world, you can actually just send it straight to camp. You don't even have to like put it in your inventory.
Okay. All the armor I'm finding is the same class as mine, so it's just meh.
Yeah, no, there's no
I haven't found any great armor.
It works. This is pretty much how it works in D&D. Like, you don't often find like awesome armor until you start like delving, the depths of the Underdark or the forgotten dwarven caves, or when you go to areas that would be likely to have magic armor or better armor for one reason or another. Plus, there are shopkeepers, and they will often sell you at least one or two things that will be better. And sometimes it's not that it's a better class, but it'll have some sort of enchantment or ability modifier that'll be helpful. So just stuff to keep an eye out for. All right, yeah, let's leave. Well,
I left, and I found a ladder.
Wait, you were able to? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, just Paul, if you go to our
force everyone to leave, yeah.
If you go to our rolled up bedrolls, you can just click on one of them to leave the camp. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, how cool! The ladder goes up to a hatch that's like the exit of the dungeon thing.
Do you not have?
It's the
Gale?
ladder by the beach. I think Sosuke Bosuke has Gale. They're linked.
Yeah, they are, but he didn't come with you.
Oh, where's Gale at if you switch to Gale's perspective?
He's probably
In camp, probably. Oh no, he's outside.
Oh, is he with me? No. Why?
There's a hatch.
Why did he go through the hatch? I went through the hatch.
Alright, so I'm going to jump back to my character. Where should I be going?
I don't know. I don't know
If you go towards the beach, so here, if you go towards the beach, lake, deserty, sandy area.
You're not that.
Right there. You then go to the right. See, my descriptions were so great. Don't drown yourself, but like go to the right.
Yeah. Just for Gina's benefit, she kept saying beach, and it is very clearly a cave.
Oh my god, Gina and I both think it's a beach.
Do we?
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, okay. So, Paul, if you want to, you don't have to be the one to manage Gale, but it might be, for you, just seeing, like, different play styles, it might be helpful. Go ahead and hit left trigger, and then hit X on Gale, and then X on yourself, and it should link you two together. Yep, now he's following you.
Okay.
And you can split you guys up, like if you want to go sneak, but Gale shouldn't be following you, you can do that same thing, but hit Y, and it'll split you up again.
What's that?
If you decide you want to do a single player playthrough at any point, this is kind of how you like manage the party and either have them all follow you or not follow you or do whatever.
Jesus, I'm already taking so much damage just by walking. I'm a bad walker.
I feel like when Zoe plays these games, she just role plays herself.
Well, she's just not careful because she will save scum the crap out of these things. God damn it.
Oh no! Goblins?
Oh my god. Zoe, you are... Oh, Jesus Christ. You... Alright, Paul, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Let's just leave her to her fate.
What have you done?
Look how far away she ran from us.
Oh no! Oh no! This is not the place to be doing that. There's no place to be doing that, frankly.
I think I know what she's dealing with, but...
Oh no! These people aren't doing so hot.
What?
A man called Kamen just died.
Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Oops.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh.
If it makes you feel any better, he always dies.
I could have done something, Gina!
Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Nope.
Oh, he's kind of cute.
Alright, so Paul, one thing before you make a thing here. So, like, in these social interactions, when it says something like deception or persuasion, that's going to be a dex roll. If you right-click on your stick, it'll show you what you have.
Right-click on which stick?
Click on your right stick, and then, like, hover over those, and it'll show you the plus or minuses you'll have to those rolls. Yeah, so that can be helpful for making a decision as far as, like, what's a good way to go.
I mean, I have one d20 plus 2 for both deception and persuasion.
Okay.
Did I try to run away?
Oh, it's only a DC 5. Well, we'll see what happens. Nice. Okay. Like, this would have been a difficult time for a crit fail, but...
He's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Damaze?
Enough. Lower the trap.
So should I try to run away or should I wait for you guys? What are your thoughts? Or should I solo them?
Okay. This is awkward because they're still standing there.
You've but one chance. Join me.
I assume we're going to attack the tieflings.
Oh, yeah, we want Lizelle in the camp one way or another.
You lying rat!
I would like to smash.
Alright, I'm gonna use this opportunity to pee. These. Oh, did I just end my turn on accident? How did I do that? I didn't even do anything. That's not good. Oh well.
One thing, and this is what I'm truly excited about getting to Baldur's Gate at some point with, like, in a multiplayer thing, is that you truly seemingly can just, like, wander off and all be doing your own things, and they could be competing with each other, and I think that's going to be very exciting. Yeah, critical miss. Alright. Time to see what Gale's made of.
I just beat a boss battle by pushing somebody into...
Oh, you're already... Oh, I see.
So how do I tell this is a cantrip versus a... Oh, I see.
Hell yeah.
I was trying to help. Disappointing.
So I'm realizing now that Zoe has gotten herself into a pretty major scenario. Well, just for your benefit, babe, I saw in the combat log that Will was doing something. So she went up and is seeing that whole interaction where Will shows up by herself.
That's not great. Not a good idea. Time for a save stone. Oh shit.
Oh, bitch.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your... My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me. It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification. You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. You would sacrifice yourself.
Wait, you should have had her come with us, and then she could have, like, gone with us to the camp.
Oh, I fucked it.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
See,
okay. Oh, okay, good.
The horned ones
Again, there's not really, I really can't overemphasize, there's not really right or wrong decisions. Like, these, it seems like any decision can play out any number of ways. I mean, you could essentially turn on every companion or not have any of them or do whatever, and there's, I think, stuff that'll happen as a result of that. So
How do we get to Zoe?
Okay, let's go. I know where she is. Let's go this way. Or yeah, here, I'll meet you over here. Yeah. You can see her outline over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think you're gonna laugh when you see what she's done.
What the fuck?
The bard just ran straight into a giant battle.
I still say we leave her.
Great idea.
So what do I do at this point?
I mean, I would try and.
I would sneak in and try and get.
Well, we're already part of the battle, but you can you can, but they don't necessarily. They're not. You can try and. Oh, if you click on the left stick, you can kind of use the cursor to look around up to an extent. So it might give you a sense of like where you might go. As an archer, I might try and get up on this hill in the middle here.
Yeah.
So you should be able to come around from the back and try and maybe take that first archer out. That would be a good. You might dash and just try and get as far up there as you can.
Right, I just can't move right now for some reason.
You.
Oh, it's because of your turn, I think. Or nope. Yeah, it's just not giving me any options to do anything.
Make sure you're selected on your guy. It does look like it's Zoe's turn.
Oh, that's why. Okay, sorry. I thought for some reason because he was like up first that we would both be able to move, but I was wrong.
No, he rolled high in initiative, but it was so high that his turn had already passed, apparently.
Oh, what the fuck? Wow, it's not looking good for my allies. What happens if all the allies die?
So who is...
I don't know. That's a great question.
I think the goblins would win.
Yeah, that's never happened to me before.
Wow, I can't believe I might accomplish something Gina hasn't done yet in this game.
I'm kind of not surprised. But
in early access, I did almost side with the goblins.
You tried, and I got pretty mad at you.
It is a possibility here, but
how do you side with the goblins?
Well,
you just attack the green people?
No, this is a. This is
like, I'm not telling you.
I'm not telling you, but it's possible to side with the goblins. I will tell you that much.
I feel like Propagator would.
Rock go out there doing good smashing.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
That's how Kraw talks most of the time, but then I feel like when he talks about Sobek, he's going to talk like the cult in the League. We will bathe in the light of the Genesis. In the waters of Sobek, we are all saved.
Yikes.
Yeah, let's do that, see what happens. And then play some tunes. Yeah, at this rate, maybe I could have soloed these people because we're doing pretty decently. You guys, understandably, you know what I mean, started so far out with combat, like.
The green people here are fairly powerful, and they do also have this, like, you know, entrenched encampment, so they're able to do stuff. Plus, part of the point of this is, well, we'll just let it play out.
Okay. I like spoilers, though.
I know.
What's the mage's
I know this about you. No
God
spoilers.
damn it, Will, you fucking idiot!
No spoilers, but it's crazy when the main character dies at the end. What aspect of that did you not think was a spoiler? Nice. Man, I will say too, everyone is rolling a lot better than I did when I came through here on my
That's been a consistent theme, it appears.
Yeah, this group is rolling very well. My druid character is been generally, the whole party has often been disappointing me. But as they like, one thing they kept saying before the release of this was like, just trust the dice. Try not to save scum. Don't get upset about, something happens the way that you didn't want because of a bad dice roll or unintended consequence. Character dies that you want to try and save. Just see what happens. See where it goes. Like,
That just happened to me, and I'm a little cranky about it.
yeah.
Saw a great TikTok the other day with the idea. A player who's rolling terribly decides to try and turn off the dragon.
Oh, like Donkey? It took me a little too long. Jesus.
Oh, this will be really interesting if this goes the way it kind of looks like it might.
How far can I actually go with this?
A lot of the spells have like a 60-foot range or something like that.
Yeah, it's not like it was a waste of turn because you couldn't really do anything else. God dang it, you all suck balls.
Try and attack the one that Will's engaged with, the guy with the shield.
That's going to kill Will.
God damn it! No, I don't want to fucking. Oh, god damn it!
What happened?
It's okay. He accidentally ended his turn. I've done that.
I've done that. That's literally how I started this combat. Should I heal Will? Is he that important?
You can do whatever you like.
Fuck it. Who cares about Will?
Okay.
It's probably not gonna hit. Yep. Back to some tunes. Nah. Here, you get inspired.
I'll be right back.
Oh no! Will!
What's that?
Will's looking like he's gonna die.
It's Crocagator's turn, though, I think.
Yeah.
Seems like the best way.
Yeah, we're...
Nice!
That was the last of them. Inside!
I think Will had one hit point. Will is a companion, so truly
I saw him as one of the options that you can be chosen.
And
he is?
Yeah, so I was really curious what would happen if he died. Oh! We all gained a level.
Nice!
So
oh
my god.
What did you do? What happened?
She fell down. She slipped in the grease. So I will say the first 4 levels come pretty quickly, partly because like by level 4 you start kind of getting some pretty good abilities or spells or a little bit more flexibility in how to play the character. Level 4 to 5 has taken me about as long as it took me from level 1 to 4. and I have been fighting like demonic terrors. And so it's the progression slows down a lot after level 4, but the first, getting to level 4 doesn't take very long.
Never a dull moment.
As a rogue, I believe you will have a choice to make at level 3. I could be wrong though.
Figure out what's a good spell for a bard at level 3. So I don't want to think critically on my own.
That could be the one. Berserker, Fall off of Fury, Blood.
No, I'll just do Cure Wounds. Sure. Oh, I'm definitely College of Lore. I don't know what that actually gives me, but...
It should tell you if you hover over.
Yeah, proficiencies in Arcana and Sleight of Hand.
Would Kraw be... see, I need to ask Gina. Okay. Wouldn't be... Gina remembers what the character that the actual Crocagator, like the stuff he did. So I'm trying to like match it to that and see how close I can get him to like. By the time we kind of like stopped our campaign, I mean Crocagator was like unstoppable. Like he would pretty much just run through. Do you remember? He was okay. Berserker is kind of the best one, but
what's this ritual they're talking about?
Ritual?
Yeah, sorry, I joined mid-conversation with Sosuke Bosuke.
No. She was asking about the conversation.
Oh? What's happened in the conversation so far? I just joined.
Nothing really. The druids are... There's supposedly some druids closing off this grove somewhere with the ritual.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them...
So basically they need to go through this part the druids are closing up for a ritual?
If it's of any concern,
they were all kind of living together here, and now the druids are kind of like trying to kick the tieflings out.
Oh, I think we should do that.
Do what?
Kick them out.
Oh God. I knew that's what you were
The
going
Trail
to
of Tiefling Tears!
Just for anyone interested, this little guy right here is a merchant. And on your map...
he's so small!
Where?
Right over here.
Oh,
On your map, they'll be marked as like...
Oh, I see. Okay,
yeah.
I've seen them I got before.
They'll usually want to talk to you first, but anyone... this is one thing about like Divinity, like anyone that you have like dialogue interactions with, you can trade with like at any time during the conversation and it won't affect anything. I mean, down to people who you were about to get into a fight with, you can often like try and like buy something off them first and then trade. Also, there's a difference between trade and barter, or barter and trade. The one it starts you on is like you can try and haggle, but if you like tab over to the left, that's just a straight up shop where you just like sell stuff and buy stuff.
So we trade, or?
It depends what you want to do. You can try and haggle with them by like making an offer for like various pieces, but I mean, it depends on your character and how long you're willing to try and haggle for. Otherwise, I mean, like, I generally just do the straight shopkeeper thing because I don't really care, like, on getting the best deal. Also, though, the character I'm playing in my single player is generally well-liked when she talks with friendly people, so she gets pretty good prices on stuff, it seems. If they don't like you, they will charge you more or pay you less for stuff.
I love selling things. Selling things is fun.
Also, Zoe, you can so if you sent a bunch of the stuff to camp, you can go to the camp at any time without like taking a rest. You just pull up your map. If you
Oh.
pull up your map, there should be a button that says like go to camp, and you'll just go there. You can grab the stuff out of your inventory, leave camp, and you'll come right back here. So it makes it pretty easy.
So if I put a bunch of, maybe I should just test it with less things so I don't. So if I have like a thing in there and I hit barter, what does it do? Like it.
You basically have to like put up the stuff you're offering for the stuff you want and see if they'll accept it.
Okay. Gosh, and how do I split up a stack of coins? There, shift. Okay.
If you desire conversation, please do find.
Oh, it's been refused, you piece of shit.
Oh, Paul, you should level up real quick.
I'd die if I met Leroic and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes.
Refused?
Yeah.
Dingy little goblin.
So what's she trying to do?
She's trying to haggle with this guy.
He's being a real hard ass.
There is a perfect Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme for exactly how I thought this would go. Oh.
Okay, so what should I do? What should I do here for my? It gives me a number of different things I can do.
Yeah, let me for Rogue, right? For
yeah,
your character. Okay, let me look real quick. It's just so amazing. This has been this entire experience for me of like having these sorts of things. I mean, like, let me pull out the player's handbook and take a look, and I can literally just use the D&D rules to see what your choices are here. Okay, so you should have. You can be thief, assassin, or arcane trickster, right?
Yep.
Okay. So thief, they're pretty much what you think. So this is where the like role playing aspect of it would come in, and to some degree, like what you think will be fun for you. There's no way to know. There's no right or wrong answer. So it's just whatever you do, you want to from then on try and do things in line with what that has given you, right? So, for example, thief, you're going to be doing better with, like, it improves your agility and stealth. You learn skills useful for delving into ancient ruins, reading unfamiliar languages, and using magic items you normally couldn't employ. That's what the base rules are. I believe you should get, like, a bonus to sleight of hand, so, like, lockpicking and stuff would be easier if you did thief.
Uh-huh.
Assassin, you get something called assassinate. I think it should tell you this when you look at them too, but and they've changed some of this obviously, but you should get something like assassinate, advantage on attack rolls against creatures.
Deadliest against unprepared enemies. Any successful attack roll against a surprise creature is a critical hit. A quick is not like in Dark City, you immediately restore your action bonus action at the start of combat.
Okay. Yeah, so when you like attack a NPC before like initiative has been rolled, they'll be surprised. That's like a status they can have, and they can't act for their first turn. So like as far as like being an assassin, you could be like, you know, sneaking around and you shoot someone and it'll surprise them, and then that gives you bonuses on someone who's like surprised as well, it seems. And then Arcane Trickster is interesting. You get some magic, and I'm not quite as familiar with it. You get Mage Hand. You get a couple of things. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it just kind of depends. Thief could be very useful, being able to lockpick stuff or whatever. Like,
yeah, I think I'll do thief for now. Maybe try something later.
Yeah, well, you're locked. By the way, you're locked in once you choose one of those, or like once you.
I assumed as much.
Okay, I was just yeah. So but like you can't really go wrong with thief because it won't really affect combat as much, but it will affect traversal and exploration, and that's quite good.
Sorry, say that one more time, please.
Thief will probably affect like exploration more than like combat, right?
Mhm.
But that's not a bad thing. I mean, there's a lot of exploration to do.
Okay. Okay. Alright, time to level up the mage now.
Oh, he's gonna have
a level 2 slot.
Yep.
What to do?
Is he a wizard or a sorcerer?
He's a wizard.
Wizard, okay. So I think you probably have to pick a school of magic.
If you guys find any ox poo, dig through it because I think there's gems and precious metals. Just saying.
It took me a second to understand what you were saying.
Should I do invisibility? No.
Does he choose a school of magic at this point or not?
I don't know. It just gave me a bunch of magic to choose.
Oh, okay. Then maybe not. Maybe not.
They're all level 2s, and I just have no idea what to choose there.
What are some of the options?
Arcane Lock, don't think so. Blindness, limits the foe's sight range, is easier to hit, the creature will miss more often. Blur, attackers have disadvantage on attack rolls. Cloud of Daggers, 4d4 damage. Crown of Madness, it's still madness in a humanoid enemy, making them attack the creature closest to them other than you, even if it's an ally. Darkness, a dark shroud that heavily obscures. Oh god, there's so many of these. There's like 25 options.
Are you choosing one to learn or choosing one to prepare?
Let's see. I think these are learn. Choose the spells you know from the list. Wait. I think these are ones to learn.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I have no idea what to fucking do with these.
Yeah, so, I mean, again, it's up to you. Here, can you stream on your Discord?
Let's see. Fuck, where is my Discord? Oh, there we are.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So. Oh, okay. What? Okay. I see. Choose spells you know from the list below. Oh, okay. If you think he's going to be more of a damage dealer, something like the one right below that is Melf's Acid Arrow. That's it's a classic D&D spell, really good. You can see there 4d4 acid plus 2d4 on like the next turns. Really good. There's also like the go all the way down and over like 2, up 1. Yeah, up 1. Yep. The blue one right next to the cat. The right to the right of that. Yeah. Ice Knife. So this is a really nice one. Because even if it misses, it'll still make like an icy surface where they are. So then that affects them. They might slip and fall and go prone. So that can be really helpful because even on a miss, it still does something pretty substantial.
Okay.
There should also be go up. I think you might be able to one more right there. What is this?
Knock
an object held shut. Huh. Oh, I didn't even realize you had that. I mean, that could be good.
I'm already a thief, so doesn't that kind of...
Yeah, it could be. That could easily be redundant. I just didn't know. I thought that was maybe Dimension Door, which is like a teleporting spell, but it's
Gotcha.
not.
Invisibility,
Invisibility
Featherfall.
could be good. Featherfall could be very good because but kind of depends. There's some areas once you start doing a little bit more exploration where that could be helpful. Oh, right. Yes. So I keep forgetting that. So you can going like through like forward, you'll find scrolls that like any character for the most part can use to just cast spells, but it consumes the scroll.
Right, I have one of those right now in my
there is a way.
Really just going through and playing the whole game without while we're doing this.
I keep hearing stuff happening. Yes. So a wizard can learn spells off of those scrolls. So instead of using them, he can like commit them to memory and then be part of his spell list that he can be prepared. So for the most part, like you can come back to some of these if you find a scroll for it and you want to use it to learn.
Okay.
So yeah, Melf's Acid Arrow and the Ice Knife are going to be two good ones. That you only have one spell slot, so you can only have one level 2 spell prepared at a time right now.
Yep.
Melf's Acid Arrow would be a perfectly reasonable one to start with.
Okay.
And then the your propel. Oh, sorry. It's the top are the ones that are your prepared spells. So if you want to swap any of those out, so for instance, like right now you have Mage Armor. You do have Melf's Acid Arrow prepared. Witch Bolt's pretty good. Magic Missile's good to have. Sleep is potentially a good one to have. That's actually a pretty good prepared spell list, because the Mage Armor could be helpful for you or your Rogue. So, and again, you can change which ones you have prepared at any point when you're not in combat.
Okay. Alright, so what part of the story is there left to do? Because I think Zoe has done everything.
Tiefling stole stuff from me, but I'm too big to crawl under the rock. I spoke to the oxen. It seems that they're being fed jewels and are pooping them out, but I can't find ox poop. There was a strange-looking ox, and I talked to him, and he says, "I'm getting the Baldur's Gate no matter what, and you can't stop me." And then he ended our conversation.
Talk to the ox?
I have the talk to animals spell.
Yeah, you can. If you have talked with animals, you can talk with any animal you see, and sometimes the results are very surprising.
It's very entertaining. So I feel like we're going to see the strange ox in like the next chapter. And then I started talking to that guy who can join our party, but then I didn't want you to miss out on it, so I'm just sitting here waiting for you to join.
Oh yeah, go. Yeah, you should let Paul initiate that one so you can see that.
Okay, I'll leave then.
Go here.
I realized it was plot relevant, so I stopped mid-conversation.
This is a shopkeeper. He's a blacksmith, Damon or whatever. Damon.
Don't talk to the little tiefling child who runs a shop. He steals from you. I thought we were friends.
Nope.
I think we are gonna have to take off soon. But feel free, like truly, because I've seen a lot of this area before. Although I don't. Again, there's a lot of versions of this I haven't seen, but it doesn't matter. If you guys want to keep playing on this save, I believe that
where do I go to talk with this thing?
Oh,
no, we can wait for you.
No, you don't have to. But if you want to, you can. But you really don't have to. I just think one of you will have to command Kraw for a while, like, and because it is drop in, drop out that way, right? Like, you know, next time we play, I can just, you know, get into Kraw's shoes, and as long his only role-playing guiding star is smashing, and if there's anything involving crocodiles, he'll want to be involved, and he'll want to make sure the crocodiles are okay.
How many crocodiles are in this game?
I haven't seen any, but I don't. That doesn't mean there aren't any.
That is true. Good logic.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Let's see. He's
true.
Oh yeah, that's the blacksmith.
So where am I going?
I'm waiting on someone, and you aren't him. Do you mind?
Oh, if you want to talk to Will, go up to where they were all, I think, with those training dummies, like.
Yep.
And then he should be standing around there, I think.
Okay.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
Yeah, so Will, he's interesting because
Again.
he was in early access, but between early access and full release, they recast him and rewrote his entire character.
Yeah.
And he seemed fine in early access, so I'm not sure exactly what happened down the road that made them realize they needed to do something different. And it'd be one thing to just rewrite the character. It seemed odd they had to recast him, so I don't know.
I believe in you. You can do this.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends
Ooh,
down.
I want to join in. Eavesdrop.
I'm only going to ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires.
I said I don't have
You
it.
were on the ship.
Maybe he dropped it running away from those big scary goblins.
You little split-tongued freak!
You're further into his mind.
You see the fiend again and ignite with Will's rancor.
Did Jordan already leave? I didn't hear them sign off.
No.
Oh, there you are.
Evil incarnate.
Do it!
You inspired me to want to watch High Miyazaki. I think it's still on HBO, isn't it?
The Ghibli collection. I think it is.
Yeah.
Knew it!
An archdevil
Oh.
soldier I
Well
swore
knew it.
my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the mind flesh, but the damned illithids infected.
It's pretty fun playing a barbarian who like doesn't give a shit. This guy was gonna like pick this kid, and I was like, "All right, you're on your own, kid." Like,
It's tough love.
Both of you thought striking a child was a suitable punishment.
If his parents won't do it, I will.
I don't think it is, but that's
Would you like
okay.
it if I struck you?
You raise a hand to me.
I won't
Be the
belong
better
to
of
us.
stealing it.
A splendid plan. We'll talk.
Woohoo! The guys in this game are pretty cute. Are there any women? I feel like I'm being spoiled here. We
There
have
are.
that one person with like a really sad nose and serrated ears.
You had this coming.
Didn't you have?
Oh, and then there's the cleric.
Yeah.
I'm surprised because I feel like games like these are typically for, you know, kind of made for dudes. I'm not saying made for dudes, but you know.
no, they made all the men, many of the men very pretty. And
I know, and then they made the woman kind of like, you know, there's the cleric, the prude.
there's well, Lizelle, like early on we get like butt shots of her, and when
Oh,
you
that
see-
is true. We did get
when
some
you-
good butt shots.
When you see what her like nighttime attire is in camp,
You should have Sosuke Bosuke do it.
and then there's there's a
Well,
few
am I
other
not?
No,
females.
Gail's doing it. I was like, wow, interesting choice.
Oh, Sosuke Bosuke. Here, I'll stand watch.
Please don't kill that tiefling child for me, Jordan, can you? Mattis stole from me.
I can attempt to.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me? No, promise. I'm just a kid trying to make a living.
Why does it not let us enter combat?
Mol. She's my boss, I guess. Good at finding
What are you trying to do?
Her office is through the
He
back of the
stole
wall over
stuff
there.
from me.
Well, okay. First off, he's a child. Second of all, I don't think you want to get into combat in the middle of a druid tiefling camp.
Maybe the druids would take our side.
Yeah?
Does that seem likely?
Go on. Mol's waiting.
I don't know. I just look at him. He's so suspicious looking. I don't think any of us can fit in that hole, rather
Interested in
sadly.
selling that particular
So
item.
talk with him? No.
No, it's okay. You need to get through the hole, but we can't, so it's fine. Alright, should we save then and then let Jordan get out of here? And
Yep, I
Gina.
think so.
One thing I was going to tell you too that you should both know is, but it's particularly useful for sneaking or stealing, is you can enter turn base at any point. For you, Paul, if you hit the right trigger, where you can go to your inventory or do whatever. One of the options will be enter turn base mode. So when you're trying to sneak around, it's a lot easier to do it in turn base because if someone's looking away from you, in turn base you have they won't get to turn around.
Oh, they won't move.
Yeah. So because if you're doing it without just in real time, it's really easy to get seen. But in turn based, you can strategically sneak to where you want. Also good for stealing and lockpicking because you have a higher chance of not being seen while doing it. So just good stuff to know. I do think seems like you have a better handle on some of the mechanics there by the end of that session, though.
A little bit.
If it's gripping you, I would say could be worth trying single player run through where you have a party of either 3 of these origin characters or whatever, and trying a different class. Rogue's a good one to start with because rogues can get very powerful. Being able to open chests and doors is really nice, and they get some really good abilities as they go through that.
They're by far the most fun, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is what Gina thinks.
Which one is better?
Barbarians are very fun. They don't take much moment to moment management, and they can just decimate fucking people. Warriors are okay. But yeah, I mean, there's so many possibilities. So, but you might try, especially if you want to see some more of the story or make some different decisions without a chaos bard running around and triggering combat with children. Which maybe you want to do that.
Yeah, terrorize all the children.
Why can't I kill this child? Why can't I kill this child? Guess you are. Guess you are a half orc, but anyway. So
I identify as full orc, actually.
So
Uh-huh.
It takes some time, but once you get used to it and it clicks a little bit and you kind of get comfortable knowing what decisions you can make for the class you're playing, it opens up a little bit because then you start seeing it as I know I should be. Again, it's not really should or shouldn't. It's just kind of do it. It'll roll a die. It happens or it doesn't. But you can kind of stack it in your favor with I'm this type of person, so this sort of action should be easier, this sort of reaction should be better for me, and that can stack it in your favor. My Asterion in my single player is regularly getting 29, 30 damage with one arrow shot just because of the way his abilities stack and where I place him in combat. So yeah, I don't know, but it is. I will say too, this is this is as close to actually playing D&D as I have ever seen in any video game. So if you get a handle on these, and ever have a chance to see it play a campaign in the future, I think you'd probably enjoy it more because you'd have a better kind of visual grasp of how these things look and play out and how the mechanics work. This is really, really close to 1-to-1 as far as the rule set. I'm very impressed.
Gotcha. Okay.
But anyway, well, it was fun.